Where is Joshua? This one,
I
Abi.
think this is
Okay.
Joshua. So after Moses died, he handed over to Joshua. And Joshua was a soldier, he was a fighter, and he was conquering different lands. They were taking over different lands. And there was this land that was still being controlled by the Canaanites.
Canaanite.
Yes, Canaanites, the people of Canaan. The children of Israel have not been able to cover that area. So after Joshua also died, God now started to give his people different judges over them. God is raising judges, and those judges are the ones that are reading the laws that Moses received from God to people. That God is telling them, do not fight, do not steal, obey your father and your mother, do well, always hear word. And they were under different judges like that. Whenever God raised judge for his people, people will be hearing word, they will be obeying God, they will be worshiping God. Yes, this is good because they are bringing sacrifices to God in the temple and they are worshiping God. And that time, if they went into battle to fight anybody, they always win. Whenever they go into the battle, they always win.
Yes.
Because God is always on our side. So,
Daddy.
but whenever the judge died, they will forget God. The children of Israel. Yes, they will now go and be worshiping idol. That was when the enemy will come and the enemy will be defeating them and they will be living in distress. There was a judge, Judge Ehud. After the judge died, during the time of Ehud, people are doing well. People are obeying God. They are following the will of God. But after Ehud died, they turned away from God again and they are worshiping idol again. They are worshiping idol. So because of this, God allowed their enemies to come again and torment them. And God allowed the enemy to conquer them. And God raised King Jabin of Hazor, one of the kings of the Canaanites. He came with his soldiers and he was, yes, that's King Jabin and his soldier. And they came and fought with children of Israel.
With superhero.
Yes, they came. That's how soldiers do that. It shows their warrior. Yes, they are superhero. So, you see, this is from here now. They came from all the way from Hazor. And King Jabin also has a commander. What is the name of the commander? You remember the name? Sisera. So this is the King Jabin and this is Sisera. This is Sisera here. And he lived in Harosheth Agoyim. So this is where the commander lived. So he and his commander, the king and his commander, they waged war against the children of Israel. Commander Sisera was very powerful. He was ruthless and he oppressed the children of Israel for 20 years. Yes, he was beating them.
Plenty blood.
Yes, on the children of Israel. So after they finish beating them, they will still put them back into the cell. See this one.
They put them inside prison.
Yes, they will carry their food. They will carry their children.
Everywhere.
They will carry everything they have.
Only floor.
Yes. When they plant anything like this, they will carry them away. Yes. Carry all their food away and they were beating them.
What?
For 20 years, they were beating them, they were tormenting them. So the children of Israel now cried unto God for help. They cried to God that God, please help us. We are tired. These people is beating us so much. We are tired. And though there was a judge that God raised that time, but he was not really leading the whole of Israel. He was just judging them.
Who is this?
Silently under a tree.
Who is this?
Yes, this is Deborah. So Deborah, she's a wife of Lapitoth, was a prophetess.
Who is this?
These are the people of Israel. When they came to her that she should help them, he was just teaching the children of Israel, those people that come to her, she was just teaching them the word of God. Not everybody want to hear from a woman. So not everybody, but few that know and respect her, they do go to her and to ask her for the leading of God. So this is Deborah's house. Deborah is always under the palm because they don't give her office because she's a woman. She will just put her chair under a palm tree that is between Ramah and Bethel. So anybody that want to go to her for advice will go, but not everybody will go. When they are fighting, they will go to her. He will settle their fight for them. She will settle their disputes, and she will show them what the Lord is expecting from them. So one day, Deborah sent for Barak, son of Abinah. This is Barak. Barak is living at Kadesh in the region of Naphtali. Then Barak traveled down from here. See, this is where this man was, Sisera. This is where his house is, that he was tormenting the people. So Barak traveled from here and traveled down to where Deborah is living. Where is Deborah living? Deborah is living at Bethel and Ramah. So when Barak got to Deborah, Deborah told Barak, this is what the Lord is saying. Gather 10,000 warriors from the tribe of Naphtali and Zebulun at Mount Tabor, that God said that he will call out Sisera, commander of Jabin army, with all his soldiers. Yes, that Sisera will come out, and Sisera will want to fight the soldiers that this one will gather. And when Sisera come out to fight the soldier of this one, God said he will give them victory. God will give this one, the soldier of this one, victory now over the soldier of Sisera.
Who is this?
This is Deborah. This is Barak. God told Deborah that he should call Barak, that Barak should gather 10,000 soldiers. That his 10,000 soldiers will conquer this man that is tormenting this man, that is beating the children of Israel. So Barak said, no, I cannot go alone unless if you will follow us. Deborah said, no problem, I will follow you.
But if Barak said that if she did not go,
yes,
it will not go too.
Yes. So, but Deborah said, if they later win, the honor of the victory will be for a woman. Barak said, no problem, just follow us, because you are the one that God told. So you are the one that will still lead us. So Deborah followed Barak, And Barak went to the tribe of Zebulun and Naphtali, and everybody that lived at the lake Galilee, and he was gathering people, everybody that are the north like this, and he was gathering soldiers, and he gathered 10,000 soldiers. And after they gathered 10,000 soldiers, they now went to Mount Tabor. All the soldiers, see Mount Tabor. They now went onto this mountain. 10,000 soldiers, and Deborah was also there. So when Sisera, the commander, heard that Barak had gone to Mount Tabor and he has gathered 10,000 soldiers, Sisera quickly gathered all the soldiers too, and Sisera has 900 iron chariots.
Yes.
And they all march to that. They all march from their house and they go to Kishon River. Yes, they march to Kishon River. This is it. From here, this is where Sisera was, and they also gathered their soldiers. This is the river. You see this blue. The soldier of see here. The soldier of Barak are here, and the soldier of Sisera are here, and Sisera carry his soldiers, and they all get to this river. They are now standing at this river. So Deborah said to Barak, "Be ready, because today the Lord will give you victory over Sisera. The Lord is marching ahead of you." Barak said, "Yes, ma, I'm sure that God is with us." So when the people are still at the riverside, the soldiers of Sisera, when they were still beside the river, that's how God made rain to fall. Rain started falling heavily. The rain was very much that all the road that their horse supposed to be running on, they cannot run again because the ground is already slippery.
What of their house?
Their house cannot move because the ground is not good again. God made heavy rain to fall. So when rain fall like this, all of them cannot move again. When the people, soldiers of Barak, saw that these people cannot move again, they cannot run again, that's how the 10,000 soldiers, they ran from the top of Mount Tabor to meet the people, and they started macheting them. They started cutting their head.
Woo.
The children of Israel, they were cutting the soldiers of Sisera because they cannot run away again. They were just, and their horses, because the rain has fallen, so they cannot move their horses again, so they cannot run. And the soldiers of Barak, they were plenty, 10,000, but these people, they were just 900. So that's how they overcame them. So, and some of them that quickly jump off their horse, they jump down, and they were running with their leg. They were just running from here. They were just running on. As they were running, they were killing them. They were cutting them.
They are calling who?
The soldiers of Sisera, soldiers of Barak, they were running after the soldiers of Sisera. You see now, see, this is the soldier of Barak. These are the soldiers of Sisera. They were running after them. Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Of Sisera?
Yes.
This
all
one?
these yellow, they are Sisera. They were on the earth. But these ones are children of Israel, soldiers of Barak. So as they were running away, they were cutting them. As they were running away, they were cutting them. Because God is giving them victory. So instead of Sisera also to be running back home, Sisera cannot run back home because there is no way he can run back home. He didn't run. He ran towards this way. He ran to Canaanite. So he went there. Maybe his friend was there. Maybe this person, Eber the Canaanite, he has a tent there, so maybe he was supposed to be his friend, so he ran to that place. Yes, that Eber was a friend of King Jabin, so he thought that he would see security there, that he would be protected. So he ran into the house of that man, and Captain Sisera ran into the house of Eber. So Eber was friend to King Jabin. So, and in that house was Jael. This is Jael, the wife of Eber. The wife of Eber was in that house. So when Commander Sisera entered the tent, Jael went and met him. So see Jael. When she saw Sisera running towards the tent, Sisera ran away from the battle. So she ran towards the tent of Jael, and Jael said, quickly, come inside. Don't be afraid. So he went into her tent. So Sisera went inside into her tent, and Jael, maybe the husband is not at home. Eber is not at home. So Eber is not at home. So it was only Jael that was at home. But maybe the way Sisera has been doing is also affecting them too, despite the husband being the friend of the king. So she just welcomed Sisera inside, and she gave her milk. After drank milk, the milk was sweet in his stomach, because he was very tired. He has been running. See, from far place he ran. See, he ran from Kishon River and ran very far on foot to Canaanite. He's supposed to run back to this place that is closer, but because God is ready to hand him over, he was unable to turn back. Though all his soldiers were running towards this way, so every soldiers of Barak were also running towards this side. So maybe that was why they thought this is the only route shall go. She ran towards this place to Canaanite. So gave Sisera milk, and she told him to rest on the bed under the blanket, and Jael was standing at the door. So General Sisera went and slept inside the tent, and Jael used blankets to cover him. And General Sisera told Jael that if anybody asks that is there anybody inside, she should tell them that there is nobody inside though. There is nobody inside. Jael said no problem. So Jael was sitting at the door. She was sitting at the door. So but when General Sisera has slept off, Jael quietly took a very strong peg, see peg in her hand, and a hammer, and she placed the peg on General Sisera's head and banged the head with a hammer and peg. So, and that was the end of General. And when Barak came, Barak was running.
See blood.
Yes, blood has scattered over him too. When Barak later noticed that General Sisera ran towards the house of Jael, Barak ran to Jael's tent. So when he got there, Jael went out to meet him and said, "Come, I will show you the man you are looking for." And Barak followed her, And when they both enter into the tent, they find that Sisera is gone. His head has scattered because this woman has scattered his head. So all the soldiers too, they've scattered all the soldiers.
Who is this?
That's Deborah now.
Deborah won.
Deborah won. They all won. And
What of General Sisera?
it's gone. His head is scattered now, and all the soldiers.
Where is he?
They've carried him and put him away. And all the soldiers, they throw all of them inside river. So from that time now, Israel became stronger and stronger. And the king that was sending General Sisera work was King Jabin. They also conquered King Jabin too. And they were living in peace. And after they won, they sang song of victory and celebration. That song that we read in the morning, that was their song that they sing to God after they won. And for 40 years, the country of Israel were in peace. Nobody troubled them again. They were enjoying themselves. See Deborah and Barak, see them, they were singing to God. So, thanks to Free Bible Images, these images are published or contributed by Street Publishing, and the artist is Jim Paget. Thank you very much. Bye bye.